Hello and welcome to your Relias orientation for the Division of Developmental Disability Services in the Department of Health and Social Services. My name is Leslie Haley and you can see my contact information on your screen. There's my email, my phone number, my cell phone number, which you can also text, and the Division of Developmental Disabilities Services Office of Professional Development Resource email box. If you have questions about Relias, if you forgot your password or you need it reset, or any other issues with the system, please use that email address, as we will have several people every day checking that email box. So if you email me, I might not be in the office, I might not get your message. So please send your inquiries, your questions, your requests for help to that email box. So let's log on to Relias, and I'm going to show you some basic navigation. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you are in the DDDS Relias portal, and you will know that because you will see the Delaware Health and Social Services logo across the top. You're going to want to type in your username, which is the email that you provided, and your password. Your very first time you log on, the password is going to be welcome1 with a capital W. So that's capital W, ELCOME, and the number 1. If you at any time forget your password and you have provided a live email address, you can click on the Forgot Your Password link, and they will send you instructions to that email address that you provided about how to reset your password. If you have not provided a live email address, then you're going to need to find the Relias training supervisor in your organization and ask them to reset your password for you. So once you have your password squared away, you can click Login, and that will take you directly to the Relias dashboard. Eventually, there we go. And the first thing I want to point out to you is that on the top right, you have a drop-down menu, and that will have every one of your access levels in it. So you want to make sure, and yours will not have administrator, yours will probably have supervisor. You may or may not have observer, which is for skills checklists. You may have data entry, which is also for skills checklists, and everybody automatically gets a learner account. So most of you will be supervisors, so I am going to switch to my supervisor view. This part in the middle, when we start to take courses, when people start to finish them, you will get a view of the overall, generally, how are your folks doing in terms of compliance. As you can see, I have a couple of courses overdue. On the left-hand side, I'm going to show you a couple of the tabs, and in some other segments, we are going to go into more detail about how to perform specific operations. So if you click on the Learning tab, click on Training Plans, and then look at the training plan list, you can see all of the training plans, which are the training menus that we have put together that are available for you to assign to staff. I do want to call your attention to the fact that we are sharing this system with DSAM, the Division of Substance Abuse and Mental Health. So if you see anything that says DSAM, that is not a Division of Developmental Disability Services course, so you may want to stay away from those. You may or may not see them in your list. We're looking at my access right now, and so you're going to be seeing everything. When you get to the list, if you want to know what's what, you can click on this little eye, and it will give you an overview of what's in that training plan. And again, we are going to talk about that a little bit more in another segment. If you go back to Learning, expand that, click on Modules, and click on Module List, you will get a list of all the different types of modules and all the different owners. So if you want to see online courses, choose Course, and it will show you all of the things that are available electronically. If you want to see live events, you will click on Live Event, and it will show you the live events that DDDS has scheduled. If you want to specifically only see Developmental Disability Services material, you click on the Owner Division of Developmental Disability Services, and you will see only the things that we have put out there. I want to go back to your left-hand navigation. If you click on users and your user list, you will be able to see all of the users that you have access to. If you click on the hierarchy underneath user list, you will be able to see the hierarchy as you have built it. Delaware Health and Social Services, we are sharing the training system in community services and also with Stokely Center and with the DSAM training office. If you don't see one of those little arrows next to it, it means there are no other levels. But if you look at DDDS Community Services, we can expand that and you will see that here are all of our providers. When you all set up your departments or when they upload from the bulk user upload spreadsheet, you will have arrows and you will be able to see underneath of that the departments that you have set up, so that if you want to look at a specific department, you can just click on that. So we're going to collapse all of these right back to Delaware Health and Social Services. Okay, also in your user list is licenses and certifications. So for your staff who have a license that they want to upload, or if they get a certificate when they go take a live class, for example, MANT, there are two ways to go about it. You can click on the add button all the way to the right of the person's name. You can click on their blue book transcript, which is what that little blue book looking button is for. And it will let you add an external course. And then you can put in whatever kind of course it was, the start date, the completion date, if there was an exam, the location, the credit hours, the purpose. And you can also add a copy of the certificate. So if you have a paper certificate you want to add, you can browse out to your desktop or wherever and add that. But I don't have a certificate right now, so we're not going to do that. Okay, and that's how you add certificates for licenses and certificates. And then on the left-hand side again, we have reports. And there are a whole bunch of different reports that you have available to you. Most of the time, we're going to use module enrollments and completions because that is what will get us to our compliance rate. I'm not going to go through and show you all of the reports. That will be a different segment. But I just want you to know that they're there. One thing you're going to want to be very familiar with back in the left-hand navigation is the Connect. When you click on that link, it will take you to Relias Connect, which is Relias's help page, help forum. There is, for your assistance, there is a how-to manual, and the menu is here. That pretty much tells you everything you need to know and how to do it. There is a support tab, which will get emailed to them. There's a discussion forum, which is really like for client-to-client discussion. So if they were using Relias in Pennsylvania and we wanted to have a discussion with them on the forum about, how are you doing certain things, or have you tried this and how did it work, that kind of thing. And then for those of you who are more inclined to video, there's administrative support webinars. So you can click that link. You will get a list of the webinars that are available. They have recorded webinars, so you should be able to find everything you need. If you click on the video tutorials in the how-to manual, it'll show you the administrator tutorials, and you will be able to learn everything that you need to learn about the system. So I really encourage you to try that. I'm going to do some basic overview segments, but really this is going to be your best friend. So you're really going to like Relias Connect. I had two of them open. So that brings us back to our dashboard, and that is the basic navigation for the Relias system. When you are finished with whatever you're doing, you can log off by clicking up top right, click the log out. And that is the DDDS on Relias orientation. Again, this is Leslie Haley, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. There's my contact information on your screen. There's my email, my phone number, my cell. If you're having problems with the system, need a password reset, or having other issues with how to do things, your best bet is to email the resource mailbox at DDDS_OPD_questions@delaware.gov. Thank you.